And welcome back to Let's Play Oracle of Ages. Alright, so last time we finished up Dungeon 4, and we could head to Dungeon 5 now. Hold on one second. Someone wants to come and play. Get over here. No piece of heart. Actually, I kind of wish this had triggered a little bit later. Yeah, I know. It's same as every single other time. Let's just grab our stuff and go. Okay, no, I won that one. I think I lost a little bit of money there, though. Well, anyways, before I got distracted, before we move on with the main story, we actually have everything we need to finish up the trading side quest, and I kind of want to go do that immediately. So, let's go do some trading, shall we? Alright, first things first. Actually, first things first, do we have your password yet? Okay, I know which password this is. This is one we're gonna want to do immediately. Like, probably after this episode or the next episode, we'll see. Alright, so yeah, dig behind the clock shop and tell him... G equals MHF. Got it. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna want to do that once we're done with the trading side quest. We don't want to do it now. Well, actually, we could do it. No, you don't know. We'll wait until we're done with the trading side quest. Alright. Anyways. Oh, yeah, we also have the, what is it? The Tune of Currents now. So that is actually pretty helpful. We can actually access a couple of things with that, but, you know what? We'll do that later. Alright, so where are we with the trading side quest? We are at... We're at the cheesy mustache. Okay, I know who wants that. So yeah, remember these two jokesters? This guy wants to make people laugh, and we do have a really cheesy, pretty sure is 100% real mustache. And we got a funny joke out of it. Feel like we got the worst end of that deal. We gave away an item for the concept of an item. Oh well. Well, we know where well, I know where I can turn that in. So, just gonna take a quick trip to the past. Because I know someone gloomy who might want to hear a joke. Actually, while I'm in the past, there's another thing I want to do when I get back there. While I'm here, remember how there's that, like, part of the shop we couldn't get to because it was, like, blocked off by a fence? Well, I think if we warp around here, we should be able to get back to the, back part of the shop. Only problem is I don't think I have enough money to buy anything there yet, but, we might as well get it unlocked. Whoops. Need to go a little bit more to the left. Alright, how much, let's see here. So, yep, we can go back to the secret back room. Unlike unlike Seasons, we don't need a card or anything. Just kind of getting back here is enough. Ooh. I could get a ring box upgrade. Oh, the piece of heart is the one I really want, but... That's 500 rupees right there. Question is, do I save for the heart? You know what? As much as I want the, ring box... I really should save for the piece of heart, so I'm gonna come back once I get, like, 200 more rupees. Alright, well, so much for that. We'll just remember to come back later. Anyways, so yeah, the person we need to give the joke to literally is in the exact same spot, just in the past. This gloomy kid. Well, good thing for you, I have a joke from, what, several hundred years in the future? I don't get it. You don't have to humor him, kid. It's like I said, a couple hundred years in the future. You probably don't even get any of it. Well, mission failed successfully. Well, we got a touching book. I feel like we didn't do anything there, but you know what? We got a book out of it. Alright, this part of the trading quest is gonna be a little bit annoying. We need to find Maple again, which makes me kind of wish I didn't trigger her earlier, so I'm just gonna quickly warp to the present. Let me go switch on my rings real quick. Because actually, wait, oh, whoop. Wrong button. Because I don't think I have the maple ring on right now. No. Let me go switch that in so we can get her to spawn more quickly. This part of the trading quest will probably take... Well, no. This and the last part are going to take the longest. Also, wrong person. Alright, where is Maple's ring? We don't need this one. Curse Blast. Oh, there it is. Alright. I really need to stop mashing B. So let's just go grind some enemies real quick. We want Maple to appear soon. Actually, you know what? Let's do this in the past. We need to be in the past anyways for the next part of the trading side quest, so we might as well just go there and just wait for her there. Weirdly enough, Maple, she apparently can time travel, because it doesn't matter if you're in the present or the past. She can appear, I'm pretty sure. Alright, now we just need to find some enemies to beat up. Actually, maybe we should head... Yeah, we should probably head west. I don't think there's any enemies down here. Don't mind me. It is weird how they, like, well, actually I guess in the first game, well, I keep saying first game, I guess in Link's Awakening it didn't take that long to finish up the trading side quest. That's kind of something I kind of miss from the old Zelda games, though. When was the last time we had a good trading side quest? Like, usually the games had them, but I don't know. I feel like after Majora's Mask, I just feel like they've been kind of eh. Even I guess Majora's Mask had the whole mask system, so that's kind of like a more complex trading side quest. Anyways, I'm just gonna go back and forth on this screen until Maple appears. Forget how far away we need to be for the enemies to respawn. I think it's a couple screens away. Alright, in that case, let's just do laps. No, still no respawning enemies, huh? Interesting. Okay, What if we go a little bit further then? Actually, are there any enemies around here we can beat up? I don't think so. Maybe we should go somewhere a little bit more dense with enemies. Because it doesn't look like they want to respawn around here. Hold on. Where can I warp to in the past? This could work. I just realized, are there no... I just realized, yeah, I don't think there's any tree... Well, is there a tree in the village? Yes, this tree's still there, okay. Oh, I guess we could also warp over to the, island, too. Actually, you know what? Hold on a minute. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, wait, it only works in the present, right. I forgot, the tree doesn't exist yet. That's fine. Alright, guess it is making laps until the, until Maple decides she wants to appear. Should be any minute now. You know, if I was smart, I could also just restart the episode and just kind of go from there and just... Actually, no, I don't think that works. I think she can spawn in the screens between the village and the time portal, so... No matter what, she's gonna appear, or, she would appear before this point. Actually, wait, what am I doing? I know a place where there's a ton of enemies. I just remembered I don't have a shield anymore. I never bought another shield. Whoops. Also, I do have her ring equipped, right? Yeah. I knew I forgot to do something. Turns out it's buy a shield. That's fine. We don't really need a shield. In fact, I'm trying to think, do we actually need a shield for anything anymore? Alright, let me see if that's enough. Oh, hold on. Doesn't hurt to get a couple more enemies under the belt. Kinda wish I had my shield for these guys, though. Actually, I wonder if the switch shot works. Actually, no. I don't think the switch shot works because it doesn't, like, knock them over or anything. It just switches places with them. Alright, is that enough yet, Maple? Come on. You know you want to come run into me. There she is, finally. Okay. Now we just need to make sure we don't miss. Wonder what's in that touching book. Well, whatever it is, it's sad. And as a reward, we get a magic ore. Thanks, I guess. Well, we got the next part of the trading side quest. Got a magic ore. I know who wants that. There is a sailor that we know who made a specific raft that, to be fair, sunk almost immediately, but they are a sailor still. So let's go give them this ore then. Also, if we ever want to go back to the island, yeah, the raft reappears. And this time I'm pretty sure we can actually take it there without sinking. Because yeah, if you don't have Dimitri as your animal buddy, obviously you can't go to sea. At least not yet. Well, I do have this magic ore. It apparently wasn't it wasn't made very well, but it is an ore. And for in exchange, we get a ukulele. Nice. Alright, so who know... Okay, this is actually a new one, because we actually haven't met the person who wants a ukulele yet. Because in order to get to them, we need the switch shot. Fortunately, we have the switch shot, so let's go use it right now. I think we can get to there from here? Hold on. It's around here somewhere. I remember we ran into it before. There's like a bunch of holes around somewhere where we need the switch shot to get across. Only problem is I need to remember where it is. Oh yeah, we don't need a sea maple anymore. Sure. Let's start regenerating our health. Okay, here we go. Person we need to meet is right here. Hello, old man Zora? I think you're a Zora. You kind of look like a Zora. Oh, here's your ukulele. Ooh, so yeah, this is the... Okay, this is technically the end of the trading side quest, in that this is the last thing we need to trade for. So just like in Seasons, the reward is technically the Noble Sword. The only problem is it's a little broken. What did you do to it? Alright, well anyways, we got the level 2 sword. Only problem is it's kind of in a couple pieces. That being said, we do know how to fix that. So to do this, let's head back to the present real quick. Actually, wait, can I warp here without immediately falling to somewhere where I'm not supposed to? Yes, okay, perfect. So yeah, we do know a person who can fix things for us. Unfortunately, getting there is going to be a bit of a walk. So let's start the trip now. Because yeah, we literally just finished the side quest. So let's go find Patch. He fixed the seed for us. I'm sure he can fix a broken sword. That being said, I feel like if we're gonna fix a broken sword, a blacksmith would have been a better choice, but you know what? It's magic. We gotta do the magic ritual to do this again. Oh god, we're gonna need to do the magic ritual to do this again. I don't want to do the magic ritual to do this again. It's so annoying, but fine. You know what? Maybe Seasons is the better game. It doesn't make you play a wacky mini-game to get the level 2 sword. I guess it does make you do that little... Also, am I even going the right way? Hold on. I think I'm going the wrong way, because we need a warp, like, next to the owl statue. Yeah, we need a warp down here. I somewhat remember how to get there. It's been like 2 episodes. In real life, it's been like 2 weeks, so my memory's a little bit fuzzy on the route. But fortunately, we don't need to like worry about flooding different areas or anything. Everything in that case should already be in place. I think? Wait, the game... Wait, hold on a second. Did the area reset? I don't think it did. I think we're good. Yeah, these vines are still here. Perfect. So we just need to climb up and around, then warp to the pass through a portal up there. And then I think from there it's a straight shot to Patch. I also kind of wish there was a better way to switch songs without having to, like, throw it in your inventory and pull it back out. I guess Link's Awakening had that same issue. And listen, the Game Boy had, like, 4 buttons. You kind of had to make do with what you had. Like, some games actually did that pretty well. I would say, like, how Link's Awakening got around the button limitations was actually pretty clever. But yeah, you can only do so much with so few buttons. Also, I took way too much damage there. I think I'm going the right way. Wait, am I going the right way? Wait, hold on a second. Did I get turned around? No, I think I'm going the right way. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. We want to climb the giant wall of vines. No, I wonder if this... No, I can't use a switch shot on here. That would be fun, but nope. Can't just switch our way up to the top. Alright. It's, like I said, in-game it's been like a few hours, I'm assuming. No, but I have to. Oh, I probably should switch my items. Fine. God, I suck at this minigame. Alright, let's try this again. So yeah, is it the same thing as before? No, I'm gonna assume it's the same as before. Okay. So let's try to get everyone over to this side. What? Why do you mean there's a second wave? Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so I thought there was only one wave, so this time we have to remember to hit the button so that it doesn't hit the sword. Because, yeah, the button basically makes it so that the cart does another loop. Okay. I think we're good. Link, why aren't you right-handed? If you were right-handed, this, like, the sword angle would be so much better. Alright, I think we're good. Well, good-ish. There we go. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Just knowing that there's more waves makes it a lot easier to remember to hit the button every once in a while. But, as a reward, we get the level 2 sword. I don't know why, but that looks spelled wrong, but no, I'm pretty sure that's right. But yep, the level 2 sword. However, we are not done yet, because we are playing a linked game. So we're actually not done upgrading the sword yet. And in fact, actually before I do anything, let me warp out of here. Okay, I'm just gonna head back to the village real quick. Actually, we should probably head to the present, too. Okay, one second. I'm gonna warp back to the present, real quick, because... Remember how we got a password earlier this like, session? We're gonna want to turn that in, like, immediately. Because, yeah, like I said, we're in a linked game. So we're not done upgrading the sword yet. So first things first, I'm just gonna head back here real quick. And then I'm gonna switch over to seasons for a little bit, so I will be right back. Alright, so, we're back in Oracle of Seasons. We're back in Oracle of Seasons. God, I still can't keep the two of them straight, apparently, in my head. Anyways, so, last time we were told a password and to dig behind the clock shop. Let's go do that right now. I think it's this square? Yeah, here we go. Alright, who's ready for another wacky minigame? Okay, to be fair, this wacky minigame's a lot better than the other wacky minigames. Mostly because it's not really a minigame. Also, let me make sure we type the password in correctly. G equals... What is this? G equals... Monster Hunter F. God, this is such a, annoying way to, trade information between the two games. It's cool for what it is, though. I will give them that. But yeah, let's do this. So we have 30 seconds to basically slay all the beasts. Got it. Without dying, obviously. We'll be fine. Oh, maybe I should have switched my rings around to make this easier. Okay, let's hurry this up. There are 12 enemies, we need to kill them all. That's also kind of why I brought my... Oop. Brought my slingshot. I don't think we did that in time. How much time did that take? Oh no, we actually did it in time. Wow, that did not feel like 23 seconds, but you know what? I'll take your word for it. Not gonna lie, I thought this would have taken longer, but okay. You know what? I'll take it. Because as a reward, we get the freaking Master Sword. It's the level 3 sword. I think in lore, it's not actually the Master Sword, it's like a duplicate, but still, that is crazy that this is how you get the Master Sword in this game. Alright, let me write that down. And by write it down, I mean take a screenshot. Now we're good. So yeah, we have the Master Sword now. It's the level 3 sword. It's stronger than the Noble Sword, and it's the best, sword in the game. There's no level 4 sword, fortunately. Well, almost unfortunately. I kind of wish there was. That would be kind of cool. Well, either way. So now that we have it in this game, we can pass it back over to Ages. And from there, we're basically set in terms of, raw firepower. That being said, if we had done this before we got the Noble Sword, that would have just given us the Noble Sword. And then, after we upgrade that, we would get the Master Sword. So basically, every upgrade is just upgrading at one level. Well, either way, I think with that, we'll end the episode here. That took a lot less time than I thought, to be honest. I fully expect to have to do that minigame a couple of times. Well, anyways, next time on Let's Play Oracle of Ages, we're going back to Oracle of Ages for one thing. And we're just going to upgrade our sword and then head to the next dungeon. So, till then.